Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome in. I am so super excited if you are joining. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Crush Your Goals Challenge. Hey, from Durham. Hey, Alf Song. Hello. Turn you around. Hi, everyone. I am so happy to see you guys joining in for the free challenge. This is something that I've been looking forward to for a long time. Let me put you in my mount here because I have a lot to say today. Bobetta Josetta. Hey, that's me. I'm going to totally get going right away and let you know, first of all, I am so excited to be back doing this challenge again. The first time I did this challenge, I had over 200 women interested in it, and I have a lot of people that signed up this time as well. The thing is that I know it's not a good time for everyone, so what happens is people know that they're going to get a recorded version later. So thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. So basically, first of all, who am I? My name's Josetta Tomei, and I wear a lot of different hats. One, I am a holistic health coach, and hey, Cece! I'm a holistic health coach, and what that looks like is that my job is to help people, you in particular, revive, rejuvenate, and renew. Hey, Joshua, thank you for joining. I'm super excited that you're here. Revive, rejuvenate, and renew into a re-you. And what that looks like is taking a look at health from a holistic perspective, from the inside out, knowing that it is about spiritual wellness in your mind, your body, your soul. We want to look at it from every capacity that we can. We want to feel balanced. We want to feel happy. We want to feel good. And one of the most important things that we want, we're all looking for happiness. We're all looking for confidence. We want to be able to look in the mirror in the morning and be happy and content with exactly who we are. And so that comes to this free challenge. It is a 5-day challenge. It is about a half hour a day, which you can dedicate a half hour easily. Think about how much time you spend cruising through your Facebook or looking through Instagram or just watching TV, whatever it might be. Why not give yourself the opportunity to make yourself better for that half hour a day? So the fact that you're here in the first place is an awesome step in the right direction. I am so, so excited to be here, okay? So basically, the topic of this challenge is hashtag crush your goals, crushing your goals. And I need you to share as much as possible. So click that little dude at the bottom and swipe left, right, or up, down, and let your followers know, your followers on Twitter, your followers on Periscope, your friends. You can email it out. Give me loving, give me hearts, all that fun, groovy stuff. If you just happen to join in today and you don't know about this challenge and you want to sign up so you get official emails and all the stuff that goes along with it, check it out at reyou.com. That's RE-YOU /crushyourgoals.html. And hang out with us, because the more the merrier. Like I said, there was over 200 people that were interested the first time I did one at the beginning of 2016. It had awesome, awesome results. So I decided to do it again because we're almost done with this year. And if you're like me, you did maybe a lot of things on your list, but you're like slacking on a couple of your other goals, right? So what do we want to do? We want to help you jumpstart these changes that you want to make. So this is the Crush Your Goals Challenge. There's 5 full days. And during this time, I'm going to really teach you. Yeah, super exciting, huh, Cece? So I'm going to teach you the step-by-step process that I use to figure out goals that are actually aligned with who I actually am and what I needed to answer about myself in order to do that. Because a lot of times we set up goals or we want things that we don't really want for ourselves. We want them for other people, or we think that we need to fit a mold and we think that there are things that we need to do. But those goals are not aligned with who we are and the things that we really want. They're just aligned based on the things that we think that we need, whether that be for our business, for our finances, for our families, for our relationships, for our weight loss, whatever it is. We can't do things because we think of an image that we're looking to fulfill or to be for other people. We need to do it for ourselves. And so in order to do that, you need to really become clear on who exactly you are. And so this process for me, the first step was getting clarification on the woman that I wanted to be inside and out. And I'm also going to teach you some tips that I have for resiliency, because let's face it, like, shit happens, right? And when that happens, you need to step out of your comfort zone. And how do I do that? How do I feel comfortable stepping out of that comfort zone? And how do I make sure that I'm reaching towards those those things that I want. 90% of us, like research actually shows that 90% of us want things to be different in our lives, whatever that might be, our weight, our finances, even traveling more or being in a better relationship, whatever it is. But we often wait for someday, right? We say, oh, well, I'm not going to make changes today. I'm going to start on Monday, start my diet, or maybe I'll have enough money to go on that trip next year, or one day I'll have the time. Right now I don't have the time. One day I'll have enough skills. One day I'll have enough education. I'll never do that public speaking engagement because I'm not really good at public speaking. I don't really have enough confidence to get up on that stage. Whatever it is, we always say one day, tomorrow, next time, whatever it might be. And I got news for you, Buttercup. Someday doesn't exist. All that ever exists is right now. Someday will never exist. It will never, ever exist. So if you really want to get stuff done, right, one day never comes. It's what took you to finally be you. Yes. It took you forever to be you. It usually does. And we go through different phases. That might change. And that's why something that may have been important to us 5 years ago, or even a year ago, or even 6 months ago may not be important anymore. So it's so important to reevaluate our goals and reevaluate our strengths and reevaluate who we are on a regular basis, because we change. We are people that evolve. We are an evolving species, and if we were to stay the same, then that would defeat the whole purpose of continuing to try to get better, right? And so we need to make changes in our goals as our changes in ourselves happen. So like I said, someday will never come. This is the time. There is no better time than now. Now is the only time that you are promised. You are promised to have right now. The past, forget it. You've made mistakes. Who cares? They taught you what you needed to do. Hey, Color Your Mom. Hey, girl. Haven't seen you in forever. So yeah, you already have enough money right now. You already have enough confidence right now. You already have enough skills right now. You already have enough knowledge right now. And we're here to hone in on everything that you already have that makes you who you are, that makes you strong, that makes you fabulous, okay? That's why we're here. So day one, which is today, it's going to be about I'm going to try to do it less than 30 minutes. And like I said, 5 days. So 8:30 p.m. every night this week, except one of them is a little earlier because of other Perry Girls stuff. So just so you know, but day one is today. And for today, what we want to really do is focus on you as individuals. Finding and gaining that clarity that you need on your own personal strengths. Sometimes as people, particularly perfectionists, like tap a 1 in the screen if you are a perfectionist. If you feel like you are always striving to get better and better and better and you want to be perfect. Let me see those ones. Yes, Heather, I see you. You want that. I do too. I'm like that. I know some other ones up there do too. Yes, I got another one. Danny, yay. Yes. Cece and Kyle, I got you guys. Yes. Thank you. We do. We always want to be perfectionists, right? We are afraid almost of, first of all, that if we already think we're perfect, we're not going to continue to grow, right? We're also afraid to give ourselves compliments because we feel like we're being narcissistic or we're being conceited, and we don't want to seem like we're on a high horse. And we might be the type that, like, we always know there is room for improvement and we don't want to seem. But the reality is that we all suck at some things and we're all really good at some things, and that's different for each of us. And just because, like, I love to play the guitar. I'm not really good at it, and I can practice and practice and practice, and yes, practice makes perfect and whatever, but I'm never going to be a Slash. I'm never going to be amazing at it. It's not my skill. There are other things that I'm really, really good at. There are other things that I'm really good at that other people might not be, that just sort of come more naturally to me. Drawing has always been one of them. I can pick up a pencil and I can draw something that I'm looking at, and like it just comes. Now other people might not be good at that. So figuring out who you are, what your actual strengths are, that's going to help be the key to your success. Because if I make a dream to be this, amazing professional, right? Okay, so Cece, you love to sing, but it's not your skill set. Like, you can practice and you could pay somebody all you want, right? And there are just some things that we just are not good at. Like, I could pay thousands upon thousands of dollars for a voice coach, and my voice is always I have certain physical limitations, and that's okay. I am never going to be a famous singer. That is not going to happen. I may be a famous karaoke person or lip syncer, for those of you who have seen me, but I'm not going to ever be a famous singer. And I might not ever be a famous guitar player. Now, do I think that should discourage me from doing those things? Absolutely not, if you enjoy doing them. But if you want to be successful at something and you want it to be money making, or you want to accomplish those goals, how fair is it to yourself? How fair is it to yourself to set yourself up with goals that you're not going to be good at? It's not fair. So first thing is to figure out what you are good at. What makes you different? What makes you stand up above the rest? You are an entrepreneur. Let's say you're a health coach, right? Let's say you're a health coach. There are so many health coaches in the world, right? What makes you different as a health coach? Let's say you're a writer. There are so many writers in the world. What makes you a special writer? What are you good at that nobody else in the world is good at? What do you have that nobody else in the world has? And that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to capitalize on those strengths, and we're going to have those help us in our own personal endeavors, business-wise, financially, physically, for our health, our wellness, our relationships. That's a big one. We have issues in our relationships. How do you use your own strengths to build on your relationship? Today we're going to explore those strengths, and I'm going to challenge you to discover what you are really good at. And so you're going to have homework assignments, and I'm going to tell you 4 things that you have to do, and you have 24 hours to do them, and they're not that hard. Now listen, you don't really have to do them in 24 hours, but I want you to really actually do them, because if you don't do these steps, right, what is that? That's you watching your life as it walks on by and it passes on by, because right now is the moment. Like I said, someday will never ever come. Today is all that matters. So what you need to do is you need to look at yourself in the mirror and recognize that this is for you and for bettering yourself, and make that happen. Okay, so number 1, and I have to look at notes because otherwise I'll go off on these tangents, and that's what'll happen. So again, if you are joining in and you like what you're hearing so far and you're not part of the actual challenge, you'll get all this information emailed to you. Just check it out at re-you.crushyourgoals.html. Screenshot that, take a look, love it, like it, yes, because you're going to get good information and it is going to help you. And if you want to know who I am, check out the website at re-you.com. Lots of awesome free stuff. There's a shop on there that I don't get any endorsements for or anything. Like, I just lead you to some of my favorite health and wellness tools and stuff like that. Check it out. Okay, so now for what you got to do for this challenge. Numero uno. First, I want you to know that we get excited when we are doing things that we are good at. What does that look like? It is actually visible to the body. If anybody has seen me do karaoke, you know I get excited about it. I just signed up for tonight, by the way, so at 10 p.m., definitely check out karaoke, just so you know. But what happens? Our pupils dilate, our chests become broader, you speak with more clarity, you sound like you're more engaged. Think about the last time that you were actually enjoying something that you were doing. I want you to really think about that. Most of the time we go through every single day completely bored, just going through the motions, right? What is the last thing that you actually enjoyed doing? It's hard. It's a hard question, right? I know, I woke up this morning and I got dressed and I went for a run, and then I took a shower, and then I got ready for work, and then I got my daughter ready for school, and I took her to school. Did I genuinely enjoy all those things to the point where my eyes were dilated and my chest was broader and that I was, no. And do I sound like that now? Yep, because I love talking to you guys. So that's one of my favorite things to do. And will I sound that for karaoke? Absolutely. So I get horseback riding, I get watching movies, I get reading. Yes, yes. Being at the beach with your hubby and kids. That's amazing. I know I went to an amusement park last weekend. Awesome. I did this really cool thing with friends. Friday night, I went to one of those escape rooms. You know those things where they lock you in a room and you have to find the clues? So cool. I love that. I love socializing. I love using my brain. I love interacting with people. Very cool. All those things. So what underlying elements enrich those moments? I want you to take a piece of pen, take a pen and a piece of paper and write those down. Maybe all the things that you enjoy, what are the commonalities between them? What really excites you? What really turns you on? What makes you so happy to be in the place that you're in? What is that similarity? What is that common thread? How can you start using those things to drive where you want to be and figure out? Now, look, if that's in terms of working out, right? Say you hate animals. That's perfect. Let's say you hate to run, right? But you love tennis. Is there a way for you to fulfill your weight loss goals and your exercise goals by incorporating tennis instead of running? This is the point of this, right? Figure out what you love. Try to look at them from a different perspective. How can you incorporate those things into your goals for your business, for your relationships, for your health, for anything? Okay? That's number one. Number two, this is a hard one. Okay? This is really hard for a couple of reasons. Number one, I'm going to just tell you what it is. First, ask your friends and family. Sometimes it's really hard for us to see ourselves as we really are, especially if we are modest or we're always, like I said, trying to become better and to improve. And so it was probably about a year ago, which is what some of the prompting that I'm here on Periscope, some of the prompting for me being as in this type of health coach was, I asked my closest friends and my family, I said, what have I brought to your life? Like, I'm trying to hone in on my skills as a health coach, my skills as a transformational coach. And what I want to do is I want to know why you keep me in your life, why you feel close to me, what's good about me that helps you every day. And the insight that I gained from that experience was just something that I could never pay for, because there are things that my friends and my family said about me that I didn't really notice in myself until after they said it. And then I noticed it and I said, wow, this is confident and helpful. Is that what your friends would say about you? Joshua? That's your name, right? This is what, yes. And that's exactly what you need. You need to know exactly what they see in you, because without asking that question, we don't know. We make these assumptions that people see, the things that we project or that we think we're projecting, right? But we don't know what other people see in us, and we don't necessarily know how we've helped other people. You know, I've had people randomly send me emails and they'll tell me things that move them, or things that from a newsletter that I wrote, or a video I shared, or a personal experience that I shared. And that's one of my best traits, is that truthfulness, that honesty, that I let myself out there to the world. Like, I don't hide that. I'm not afraid of who I am. I'm not afraid to say the things I want to say. I'm not afraid to do the things that I want to do. I just am me. And that has helped other people gain that confidence, right? And so you might not know the things that your friends and family think about you. So number one that you're going to do today is you're going to write down a list of all the things that you enjoy and that make you visibly excited in your life. And then you are going to find a common thread. Number two is that you are going to ask some of your closest friends and family. Okay. One thing that stood out amongst my friends and family are that I set goals and I achieve them. And that's kind of why I made this initial. Back in January, I did this challenge for the first time, and that is why I did it. I did it because my friends all said, every single one of my friends and family said, you are inspiring because every time you set a goal, you accomplish it. And I was like, that's how I can help people. I can help people set goals and accomplish them. I don't let things get in my way. And so I want to help you guys with the same thing. So asking your friends and family can help you, because they might see it from a different perspective that you don't see it in. And you might actually be inspired by how you've moved them. Okay, so that's two. Number three, think about those that you personally admire. Okay, and now tell me why you admire them, or write down why you admire them. And I know that sounds silly because we're supposed to be focused on ourselves right now, but we tend to look up at people that exude the same qualities that we might want to have. Not that we might not have them right now, but we might want to have them. And oftentimes we strive for these similar qualities of the ones that we admire. So I want you to picture your strengths and how they compare to the people that we admire. What's the same What do you have in common with these people that you admire, and what do you have that's different from the people that you admire? And the last one, number 4. This is one of my favorite ones because it is awesome. Okay, there are 24. You admire others that have the drive to help others. That is like, well, Joshua, it's a great thing to admire. And I'm going to tell you that is like a common thread in my whole life. That is like what I spent my whole life doing. I teach children with special needs. I health coach others. I love to volunteer. Like that is one of my favorite things to do is help other people in whatever capacity that is. So you're in good company. Let's keep in touch. So this number 4 is to take this quiz. Now, there are 24 character strengths that everybody has differently. And not only does everybody have them differently, but we all maybe excel more at different ones. And those character strengths could be in any different order and any different percentage. And that's what builds us. So like 2 people may be loyal, 2 people may be honest, but one person might be more loyal than honest. Like what is the dominant factor, the dominant strengths that you have in your life? So there is a quiz that I want you to take tonight. I want you to go online and take this quiz because this quiz is going to tell you exactly what your personal strengths are. Now, if you are signed up for the challenge, you're going to get an email with a link. So sign up for the challenge, basically. But if you're not, I'm going to tell you anyway. This is what it is called the VIA Character Strengths Questionnaire. So all you got to do is go and Google really and check that out. But it'll get sent directly to your email box if you signed up for my stuff. Heather, you didn't sign up yet. But you're here, so that's good. But yeah, the VIA Character Strength Questionnaire. It is awesome. It will give you insight. Joshua Pearson 121 at Gmail. Okay, Joshua Pearson 121 at Gmail. I will email you. I added you in. I can add you to the list. Thank you. So take this as part of your homework. Do that tonight, okay? Please, because this quiz is going to give you some insights onto what your personal strengths are and how you can, we're going to start building on that tomorrow. So again, we're almost at the end of today. It's almost 30 minutes. I know it goes so fast, but 4 things really quickly. Number 1, the list of things that you get excited about, that you enjoy doing, finding a common thread. Number 2, asking your friends and family, some of the closest ones. Man, just send them a text. Say, listen, I'm trying to hone in on my skills as a human being to help build the video is I want to know how I've impacted your life. What have I done as a human being to impact your life? And what are my strengths that you view as an outsider looking in? Done. Simple. Text message. They'll text you back. I promise. It's so awesome. You get these like amazing texts for the next like 2 days about how good you are, and it makes you feel really good about yourself. Number 3, thinking about the people that you admire and what similarities and differences you guys have in terms of your characteristics and your strengths and things like that. And number 4, taking the VIA Character Strength Questionnaire. Okay? And now, the last part is tomorrow we're going to continue the process. We're going to start to explore what might be missing from our daily routines that are going to, and we're going to start to incorporate strength building exercises every single day and these happiness building tasks. So you have to complete the test before the next video. So go online quick, do it, plug it into Google. I'll be emailing this out through a YouTube link and stuff like that. Otherwise, remember, hashtag crush your goals, share, let people know about this if you think that, I know everybody has a goal. Well, 90% of us, so that 10%. So if you know 10 people, 9 of them probably want to change. If you know 100 people, 90 of them probably want to change. If you know 50 of them, how many is that? 45 people probably want to change, okay? So think about those people that you know, share, let them know about this challenge, and they can get the 411 also. And I will see you back tomorrow, okay? Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. If you are a Perry girl, check me out at 10 o'clock because I'm doing karaoke, and then at 11 o'clock I am doing a free meditation, okay? So if you're not following me, definitely follow because you will get some great stuff. Joshua, so nice to meet you. I cannot wait to keep in touch with you. I will email you tonight. I'll add you to my list. Heather, Cece, thank you guys for joining. I love you girls, and I will talk to you soon. Do your homework, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.